Hey everybody, what's going on today? My name is David Lillian. I am the co-owner now. Now I got to do this intro differently because I've always said I'm the owner of World Football Artwork anymore. But if you haven't seen my last video, that actually got hacked. So now somebody's holding the name for me and they're putting some of my work up there. I can leave a link to they're called World Football Artwork, but they assume I want the name back, which I'll probably take it back later. I'm the co-owner now of Daily Goalkeeper on Instagram, so I edit for them, so you guys can check that out. Link is down in the description. This is some work that I did for them. You can see our logo here, which I designed, and this piece, sort of the wallpaper of the day, is Claudio Bravo, and I was really, really proud of this. This is, I would have to say, my favorite piece that I've ever made in my life. So yeah, truly my favorite one ever. It's a very professional looking design and I really love it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So obviously I got hacked. Obviously I can't really post edits to get them out anymore to you guys that were my loyal followers from day one. But what I can do is post them on Daily Goalkeeper, which the owner was nice enough to let me co-own. So really, really happy for that. And hopefully we can grow Daily Goalkeeper I think right now we're at 24,000 followers. So want to get that even more. Your support means everything to me. So today we're going to be doing something that I have not really taught you guys. And it is, oh, my dog's at the window. Hello. This is Hope Solo. And the reason, obviously, I'm doing this work for Daily Goalkeeper. So, what I've already put a topaz filter on this. So, if you guys need help putting topaz skins on things, you can check out my other videos because I do that in most every one of them. So we're going to start off and we're just going to mask this. And I am going to use my quick selection tool as I've done in so many other ones of my videos. Now, just to let you guys know, so I did get hacked. Obviously, the account name was changed. Everything was changed. I don't think I'm going to really try to make an effort to get that back. I might at some point, but I really don't think I will. I mean, he deleted all my work from there. So you guys, you guys know that I got hacked and you guys know it's me. So I was an idiot. You guys can check out my last video. I talked a little bit about it. So yeah, but it's not really a problem now because I have a way of getting my work out there to you guys, and I want to make a new account at some point, so it'll probably still be called World Football Artwork, so hopefully by the time many of you are watching this video, I'll still be on, an account that's called World Football Artwork, so you guys can check that out. So, for those of you who's first time watching my videos, first of all, thank you and welcome for checking this out, and the quick selection tool, if you're just an amateur of Photoshop, as am I don't know too much about it, but you want to the duplicate layer down here I made by pressing Command/Control-J, and this is obviously not the highest quality picture, but I really needed to get one, and I had to be very specific, and the reason is because I needed a goalkeeper with a black shirt. You guys will see why in just a few minutes. So I like black and or dark colors. So like a dark navy blue should be fine with this. Dark green, dark red, whatever you guys like. But I needed it to be a goalkeeper because it's Daily Goalkeeper, and we do stuff about goalkeepers. So we're going to finish up here with our quick selection. And another part of Daily Goalkeeper that I like to share with you, it's a pretty unique account, and the guy who owns it shared it with me. And he said, look, I like to make it unique, and I was really impressed by that. And he puts motivational quotes in the captions and on some of his edits, so that was pretty sick. But now I'm the main editor there, so I don't know if I'll be putting motivational quotes in mine. But yeah, you guys can check it out. Definitely my motivational advice is keep, wake up every day and try to, pursue what you want to do. Set a goal and get it done. So motivational advice from me, David Lillian. All right, so we're almost done. Oh God, we're almost done here with the quick. We're almost done with the quick selection. We'll just leave that out and just use the eraser tool. So, just not to make it complicated, you guys can go over here, check it out. So, if you want to be precise, just use that minus tool, and we want to get the entire ball in it as well. So we will go on here, make it about the size of the ball, and just click the minus tool. And there you have it. So, we are going to press Command X to cut, and you can check it out by taking off the visibility of that background layer. It looks pretty good to me. And we'll come up here and use the eraser tool, size it down. You can size it down by using the smaller, call it the brackets on the right side of your keyboard. So I didn't even know that until like a couple weeks ago. So thank you to whoever told me that, because that was like, that saved me so much time for having to go up here and doing all this. So yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, now I can see that there are some problems here. You may not be able to see it, but there are some problems here with the quick selection. It's a bit too not good, and it's a bit too rigid. So that looks a little bit better, but this is unfortunately what's just going to happen when you have low quality pictures. Okay, that was intense. But anyways, let's see. So yeah, got a little bit of arm in here, and we gotta just get that out. So that looks alright to me. You know, just gonna get through this quickly. I know some of my videos have been like 30 plus minutes, and I don't expect you guys to sit through those. If you can, you want to, and I'd be grateful for it. But in this case, we're just gonna use the eraser tool on this layer that we've selected here, and just erase everything that we couldn't really get with our quick selection. That is fine. That's not cheating. You're still good. So have this now. And what we're going to want to do is create an empty layer between the background and the player. And yeah, Cody, I know you're there. Wait there. You like it outside. So, you know what? I can't know that. Go. Go. Stay outside. You haven't been outside all day. Yeah. Okay, you left. He'll probably go to the window or something, or go let himself in. But alright, so now these brushes, I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm about to use. These brushes are by far the most vital brushes that I've ever found online and that I've ever gotten. And I will leave a link to them in still there in the description below. You guys can check them out. They are sick, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what they do in just a second. Definitely the most important brushes that I've ever used. So I'm going to show you guys. I forget the name at this point, but you'll see it in the description. It's fine. So basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to come in with an orange color. Yeah, Cody, I see you. Hi. You want to come in? Yeah. All right. So I can't cut the video, so I really don't want to leave right now, but I do anything for Cody. So, all right. What we're going to do is we are going to take the background, and no, we're not going to do that. We are going to use a dark brown. Would that look good? Just try to click around. Try to figure this out. Yes, Cody. Alright. Let's see. 1 second. I will be back. The reason why I'm going is because I can't cut the video. Okay. I'll be back in a second. And I'm back in record time. Boom. Just like that. So, moving on now. I forgot. What I got to do is, we actually have to, I knew there was something missing. Fill this middle layer with black. You don't actually need a background in this part. And you want to go back to that orange color, whatever you selected. I like orange because that's the general color of fire, but you guys can do whatever you like. And what we're going to do is make it a little bit brighter. So, I'm going to fill this in. Just use great brushes, and you can just use these like flames. And oh, what I forgot to do is, because you have that orange and white color, you come up here and go to color dynamics, and you want to make sure that's on 100. So if you don't have that turned on, you want to turn that on for every brush that you use, because you want to get a nice, you know, you don't want it to be all the same color orange. So I think it's on that for this brush as well. Is it not? Yeah, no, it's not. So you want to make sure that's on for every brush that you use. So, what's going on? There we go. So, you know, just click. You may have to click a couple times until you get a color that's right. But, you know, it's all about, you know, being patient. It's all about what you like. You know, you're the artist. So, and don't be afraid to go down here and go and click a bunch and, you know, go overlap, maybe do something that you don't agree with at first, but maybe you will in the future. Just try to work with what the brushes give you, and do whatever you think is right, and do whatever you think looks the best. You are the artist, you're the designer, you're the creator. It's up to you. So we're now going to come down and add a little bit of a deeper red around the edges. So I think that looks pretty cool. And it's just a light red. And it's all in the same layer. You know, you can always just go back, like go with the undo and undo it. But I like this red here. And honestly, it doesn't matter what you're filling in on the bottom here, but I just like to fill it in. And I left a little sort of blank area behind Hope Solo because what we're going to do is we're going to put in a white or a whitish, it's not going to be pure white. Come here. It's just going to be a significantly brighter spot behind her. And we'll make that more saturated. There we go. So I like that. And now what we can do, because we filled that layer up, is we can now come in here with our eraser tool and just erase that layer. So there you go. Now it appears that that fire is behind her, and you want to make sure that you're getting here on the edges, because a lot of times you'll see they won't get really all the way to the edge. They'll get like part way and then give up until it'll be hanging down here, here, and here. So we're going to make the brush a little bit harder because we want a more abrupt cutoff. And there we go. So you have that. And now what we are going to do is we are going to make her on fire. So what you want to search up to get this image is you want to search up fire stock, and I'm sure you're going to find it pretty quickly. But just in case you don't, I can't really give a link to it, but just in case you don't, just keep looking. You know, you can find whatever fire you want. And this is a fantastic looking fire here. You know, it really does look nice, really does look realistic, and I absolutely think this is great. And this is why you need the black kit, because if you don't have a black kit, it's not going to show up. So put it on its screen, and it really does show up on this, but not on a lot of other ones. You want to go to the eraser tool and erase, oh, don't want it too hard, and erase the, you know, I like to erase that hard edge bottom. Create a duplicate layer and go to image. For this case, we're going to go to image, transform, flip horizontal. So it looks like, do we need to flip it horizontally? I think we do. Let's see. Flip horizontal. That looks better. So we like double flipped it for some reason. But we're going to use Command T to command transform. So you can free rotate a little bit, you know, just come in here, find what you like. I want to match it up entirely to, you know, her body shape. So continue with this Control J, or Control T, sorry, Control J is for duplicate layer. Let's see. I don't mind if it goes over her face, because we're just going to go in probably a minute or so and just take that all out. But, so, you know, don't be concerned too much at that. Say a lot. Keep going, you know. Maybe if you don't like it too uniform, you can switch it up, you know. Use a different fire, use a different, well, I wouldn't recommend using a different fire, but use a different, oh, what did we do? Yeah. Use a different, you know, switch it up a bit. Don't just use, you know, size it differently. Like, there. That's not that much different. But you guys get the point anyways. And, you know, why not? Let's do the fire on the arm, too, because it has fire on one arm. Ready? Let's do the fire on the other arm now. You can automatically see that this one won't appear as much because it is on that white, and we are setting the blend mode to screen. But on this one, it does appear, you know, because that arm is more of a black sleeve. So what we're going to do is, because this is probably made up of multiple, we're going to go and shift, and we're going to select all of these, Command E to merge them, and go to screen, and it still looks the same. And you can take the eraser tool, not too big, and just erase what's around her face. And erase a little bit around the edge, because you are going to get some sort of boxy areas. Yeah, so that looks pretty nice so far. If you want here, because I'm noticing the background is a bit lacking in color, boost up that saturation just a bit. That looks nice. If you want, though, take that the brush tool on a soft brush And this is what I'm going to do here. And I want to use just a regular soft brush and erase here. Well, not really erase, but use it here because I don't like it seeming like it is too much color on the ground. So it doesn't apply to the ground, but we'll see where this goes. So I like that so far. And you know what, why not add some fire to the ball? Why not do that? So we'll go back here just to give you some ideas of what you can do with this. Why not add some fire to the ball? And we'll switch in a second to make sure it's above that ball. And go to the screen. Now I don't think it's going to show up too much, and it doesn't, as you can see, too well, because it is, you know, appearing on a yellow backdrop for it. So it's not going to appear too well, but you can still add it, you know. I like it. And Command T to flip this round. Remember, I'm pressing Command J every time to create a duplicate layer of that, rasterize it, and just brush around to get rid of these hard edges. You can merge these if you like as well. And go to screen so you can see all the areas which you need to erase. And maybe here, maybe not on the ground too much, so keep the fire on top of the ball. That's looking solid. And now what we can do is we can go here. And let's get a nice color. So let's get a color that matches somewhere in this orange range. So I like that. Go to white. And right on top of Hope Solo here, we're going to make this gradient map. Now let's see how some of these look. So soft light. Oh, hard light's way too much. Overlay perhaps. Let's see, maybe if we take off this saturation thingy or lower it significantly. This is going to be difficult to get the correct look here. So I don't really like this whole overlaid gradient map. So I've never done this. I did this once, but it worked out better. So apologize. Definitely want less saturation here, but we may have to go in again here. No, can't do that again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are dead. No, we're not. We can make it just, alright, so take off the gradient map, you don't need that. Maybe you do, maybe you can use it, I don't know. You can use it to whatever way you like, so, you know, let's use it here, why not? Oh, so it's the gradient map that's causing the issue, that's what it is. So you just, if you don't want it on the grass, you can brush, I'm an idiot. Slide down here. So if you don't like it, you can use it on the grass, maybe use a little bit darker orange for the gradient map, up to you, you know, whatever you like. Let's see, no, can't do that. So, I like it the way it is, personally, but I just want to show you guys how you can use Gmap in there. So maybe like that. I don't know. Perhaps make it look sick. Slide back up. So yeah, and maybe you move it around so the fire looks a little bit more realistic. I don't know. But I like that. And if you like it, then that's up to you. But what we're going to do now is we're going to add a little light above everything. And as you can see, the light is coming from this side because the highlight here on her face is right here. So we can tell the light is coming down from this corner down. Still getting used to doing this with the flipped camera thing. So we're going to come in here with a light brush, or a ray of light brush. And we're going to use a pretty big light as we created a new layer over the top. Create a pretty nice light right over there. Use that blur, Gaussian blur it up so you don't have those lines in there. Just like that. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. I like it a little bit. I think it creates a nicer image overall. And then if you really want to, you can go with the black and do what I like to do in a lot of, where I just go down then. I actually like that better. So we're going to use that. Yeah, so have the light, we have our black background thing. And normally there would be a shadow. Well, there is a little bit, so you have that. Maybe if you move it down, it'll look better. Nope, it doesn't. Maybe we can delete the light. No, I like the light. Why do I keep doing this? And I got a text. So we are almost wrapped up here, and what we're going to do, the final step, just to show you guys something. You don't have to do this, but if you go to Image, Adjustments, Saturation, and Colorize, you can change the color of your explosion background thing. So maybe you want it blue. I don't know. I'd probably prefer to change the entire thing if you're going to change, if you're going to change the background color, you might as well change the main fire color. So that's just my view on it. But you can do whatever you like. Screw this fire. Or screw this light. I hate it. But yeah. So that's once again why we had that black jersey. Let's see if we just take off all these stupid adjustments. Yeah, it looks alright. Not as good as some of the other ones that I've done, but still looks alright. I apologize for that. And so now, I've done this before. We're going to just do a debris brush in black. And you guys can find this. I'll leave a link to some awesome brushes where you can find these in the description. Just use this, come in right here. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. It's not really that good. But, yeah, go. Oh, not lock. Overlay. Or soft light. Let's see, overlay. If you blend it a bit, then it looks kind of nice. Use your eraser tool to get all these little bits down here. The real problem that I'm having with this is that I don't like where the fire cuts off. I wish I had left it a little bit longer. So maybe if you extend it a bit. Whoa, don't want it too high up. So yeah, I like that a little bit better. It's still not perfect, but whatever. Alright, so final step, or second to last step now, is I'll show you a cool font. And it's called Impact Regular. Let's see. Impact Regular. And that font size is way too small. Let's bump it up. 72, about 200. Oh, so low. Just like that. And you can use the outer glow screen mode and get that outer glow up a little bit. And then if you put the whole thing on, screen, so then you won't be able to see that black, but you'll be able to see the outer glow. Maybe if you want, you can put a stroke on it as well to make it a little bit more clear. Whoa. Make it white. And just a bunch of pixels. So there you have it. Blend that whole thing a little bit by decreasing the opacity of the entire text layer. So you can do whatever you like. So now I'm just going to wrap it up here. We'll put in the watermark, and we will put in the so I'll put in this is the Daily Goalkeeper watermark, so I'll put in that, and then I'm gonna put in my name at the end, so Daily Goalkeeper, and we'll put it on multiply because otherwise you can't see it. And then we'll write my name at the bottom in a great font. So I'll show you guys another cool font today, 2 for 1. It is called, what is it called? Vengeance Heroic Avenger Regular. So pretty cool. And designed, no, we don't want it in caps. It doesn't come out good in caps. Designed by David Lillian. Make it in white. And move it up to the top layer so everybody can see it. And just show you what else you can do at the end here. If you take off all this crap, then you can actually, and I don't know if this is going to look cool or what, because I do this sometimes and I just kind of like it, where we're just going to fill in right behind her instead of just having a a field and stuff, you can just have a black layer and just see how that looks, you know, because I think I kind of like that. And or you could just leave the background, perhaps, you know, it kind of looks like a retouch. Add maybe just the debris, you know, whatever you like. I like the wall of fire because I think it looks pretty cool. But like I said, always, it's up to you, totally up to you. I'm gonna keep messing with this here. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Once again, I am not dead. I am still here. Obviously got hacked to my account, but remember to follow the Daily Goalkeeper. Really good account. We post quality content daily. So, you know, keep up your motivational advice. If you're a goalkeeper, definitely follow it. It's pretty sick. So, I will sign off here. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, please remember to give it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. I hope you all had a great day, and I will see you guys next time.